Hi everyone, this is Lisa with Lisa's Coloring Corner. If you're new here, hi and welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy your stay here. And if you're back, welcome back. Sachin Sachdeva came out with a new book. This is a thick one, but of course the video won't be too long because it's in the Mosaic Art line series of his books. You know, that's my favorite. This one, however, is 100 Easy Designs. So this is a first in the easy version. His first Mosaic type of books were 5 by 5 millimeter squares, so they were a little bit easier than the small 3 by 3. So if you did want one that was a little bit bigger than the real tiny ones, I think he has one, maybe two out. Like I said, there were early on when he first came out with the Mosaic Art books. Yeah, I think there might be one out there. If I think of it, I'll link the 5 by 5 down below. But of course, the 3 by 3s, he has a lot out there. This one, however, notice how big it is. This book has the 7 by 7 millimeter pictures, so you know this one's going to be a lot easier. I did do one in here because I figure with the squares this big, I really wouldn't be able to do my favorite, which is the cross stitch method. You're almost going to have to color them in. So I wanted to see how that was going to work. So this is the cute front picture. Look at these pictures from inside the book. Now, of course, because the squares are bigger, the pictures are going to be more pixelated. You know, the smaller you go with the squares, the more detail is going to be in that picture. But look at, even with the larger squares, how cute are they? So then on the back cover, we do have some of his other Mosaic Art books. There are far more than just this. And then the color palette, his standard color palette. Book features over 100 unique illustrations. Pages are designed using 7 by 7 millimeter section of boxes with 4 to 8 color scheme. The color palette is given below for your reference. So not a lot of colors in each of the pictures either. So again, if you're one that wanted to try, you know, the Mosaic Art books, but really didn't like those teeny tiny squares, this would be a great book to try. So let's look inside. We have our title page, nameplate page, number 1. We have an about the book. So basically what was on the back cover, and then social media information. On Instagram at sachdev.art, or you can use the hashtag Sachin Sachdeva. And then there is a Facebook group, Books by Sachin Sachdeva. This is the one that I did. I did the very first picture. So this was done with alcohol markers. I wanted to see how much it would bleed. With his Mosaic Art books, it's a little bit easier to color versus Belba Families because he does have the thicker lines. So that's why I thought, maybe alcohol markers would work in this book, and they work great. I did a little boo-boo here because there's so much so much blue. You know, I kind of got, they say slap happy? Yeah. Got coloring happy, and I was just going along doing all the blues, and it's like, oop, that's not a 6. So yeah, that one was my fault. Of course, you have to be a little careful so your ink doesn't spread over the line. This is Amazon paper, so it's very thirsty with alcohol markers. But I thought they turned out so cute. Like I said, more pixelated because of the larger boxes. But you definitely can tell it's a seahorse. So I definitely wanted to get at least one picture done out of here so you could see what the picture was going to look like. It's kind of washed out on camera, but... So we have orange. It's quite washed out. Yeah, we have orange here, and then yellow, and of course the purple and pink. And that's the only one that I got colored as of yet, or right now. Here we only have 5 colors, and there's a bunch of white in here. So these really will not take too long to do. Not like the 3x3 millimeter ones, right? So the color palette is down on the bottom. It's not over on the left-hand side like most of his books. But yeah, these will be nice, quick type of books, pictures. And again, if you've been wanting to try this, but you're just really intimidated by those itty-bitty little boxes, this would be a great one to try out to see if you like it. I like it. The fact that they're hidden pictures, and as you color them in, you start to, is it this? Is it this? And once you really get some of it colored in, you can start to really pick out, discover what the picture is. So yeah, nice, simple, easy pictures to color. The most, again, like it said on the back, will be 8 colors. So this one has all the colors that it's going to need. There's 7. Here there's only 6. Now, the one thing about this book, I'm so used to having all the numbers be in this order. So 1 is brown, 2 is red brown, 3 is light brown. It's not going to be that way in this book. 1 is red brown, 2 is black, and the next one, well, this one happened to be the same. This one is light brown and then black and yellow. Light blue, black, gray. So every picture, the color palette and numbers are going to be different. So make sure you know what color you are working with. And you know me, I have my color palette all figured out with different coloring mediums, where number 1 is brown and it's this marker, number 2 is this, and it's, so I do have the colors written down, of course, for each one of these, but 1 will not be red-brown all the time, like it is, or brown, I should say. 2 will not be red-brown. Here we have black as number 2. So keep that in mind as you are coloring these. I do understand why he did it that way because of such a limited color palette. It definitely made sense to do it this way. So, great big book. Would take a long time to get through this. So much fun though. So in the back of the book, let's see, we do have a listing of all of his other books. And yeah, I am really washed out here. I apologize. So here are the color by number and non-color by number books. Here are the Mosaic Art. These are the books that he has both versions of. So there's a color by number version and a non-color by number version. Some people like color by number, some people don't. Just like Stained Glass and the Mandalas series. There are color by number and non-color by number versions. So he has a whole bunch of easy color by number books, if you prefer the real easy ones. The mystery circles, those are fun also. Greatest hits collection of books, paper cut art, which is really different. They're really neat. And then the doodle and color, coloring books. Asking for feedback, if you could write them a review on Amazon, that really helps out the companies when you do that. And you can email him. He does have an email that he does answer to. And where does it state? It doesn't really state the email in here. In his other books, he actually gives his email address. I don't see it in here, though. Anyhow, he does have a Facebook page. There is a group where you can share all of your coloring pages. Of course, he's on Amazon and then on Instagram at sachdev.art, so you can share all your pictures over there and tag him. And then we do have a blank sheet at the back if you want to match up your colors on the Amazon paper. So there we go with this big coloring book. Like I said, I will link this book down below in the description if it interests you. Just click on that link. It'll pop you right over to Amazon and you can purchase it at that point. So thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much to Sachin Sachdeva for continuing to send me your latest coloring books to show on my channel. I do appreciate it. If you did enjoy this flip through, please hit that thumbs up button before leaving. And if you're not already subscribed, please consider doing so. I usually try to post at least one video a day. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I'll see you in my next video. And as always, happy coloring. Bye, guys.